Hi, this is Paula with Clearly Positive Living. And today I'm going to talk about knowing your value, knowing your worth. Has the world chipped away at your self-confidence, made you feel a little less? Well, you're not the only one. But the thing is, if you don't know your value, if you don't see your worth, don't expect that anyone else will either. Today, it's time to put your foot down and begin to see what you are really worth. We've all had those places in life where we've had failures, feeling inadequate, embarrassments. Maybe we completely messed up something and felt like we weren't good enough to actually do it in the first place. Maybe there were betrayals in your life. But the thing is, we can't let our past rule our future. We can't let our past tell us that we're not good enough, that we don't have the value that other people do. Most people will never really get the best out of their life that they can have because they become too comfortable and too conditioned to what life is like right now. Being too comfortable in the present will actually hold you back in life. So the trick is to get comfortable doing uncomfortable things when you have to be able to move past and do things anyhow. Step one is trying to figure out what your trigger is. What is the thing that's holding you back? What is the thing or the things that make you turn inward and make you go silent because you don't feel that you can handle it? Those things are your triggers. And identifying your trigger will actually help you to move past those type of situations. So what are your triggers? What are the things or the thing that make you feel incompetent or that make you feel like you can't handle a situation? Is it something that overwhelms you? Maybe new people, maybe a new condition and a new surroundings. Whatever it is, the thing that makes you feel like a school kid who didn't study for the test and now here's the test, so what do I do? That is a trigger. Those are the things that we're going to look at today. Think about it and identify what your triggers are. Identifying your triggers can help you. Even if you can envision the last time something like that happened, you will know that's a trigger. Now, when your mind wants to go to that place of fear or that place of feeling inadequate, stop it and take control. Replace that fear that you feel with the word that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You can do this. So stop the fear and replace it with that thought and dwell on that. And let the peace of that word, the peace of that truth, enter your heart and calm you down. Shut off your mind and tap into that peace in your heart and understand that God has a plan for your peace and your well-being. He has a plan to give you a good future. And you can do what you have to do with His help. But He needs you to cooperate in order to take you to the place that your heart desires for you to be. Now, when these things occur, even if it crops up suddenly, and you're starting to feel that inadequacy, you're starting to feel that you can't handle it, take the truth that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, and the truth that there is no weapon formed against you that can prosper. This is in Isaiah 54. There is no weapon formed against you that can prosper. And any tongue that rises up and says something against you will be proven to be false. You, by your actions, by your stableness in the truth, will have what it takes to complete the task. And anybody that wants to say that you're incapable will be proven false. This is the truth. This is part of God's plan for you. This is what you have as one who loves God. He sees to it that everything works out for your best, for that good future that He has for you. This is His decree to you. So soak in that word. Turn it over and over in your mind. Let it take you to a place of peace. And understand that you are highly valuable and you are important to the kingdom of God. As a part of establishing your confidence and knowing your value, there is an exercise that is truly important to you. So I encourage you to do this. Take out a pen and a piece of paper. Write down 20 things that you consider good about yourself. They can be anything, so don't stress over it. Just write down 20 things. Like maybe you're a good listener, you're honest, you're prompt, you're friendly to others, you have a great smile, good hair, you're well-read, you dress nicely. Any 20 things that you consider to be good about yourself, write them down. Now, whatever these qualities are, write them on a piece of paper and keep it. Review this list daily. Daily look it over and read all the good qualities about yourself. And when you're reading them, remember how wonderfully and beautifully that you were created, and that you were created for a purpose. You were created on purpose for exactly this time that you're living in. And as you read these qualities over and over every day, and you think about these things, it won't be long before your list will begin to grow. You will feel freedom in your mind to add to the list other good qualities about yourself. And the more you add to the list and think about this, the more your confidence is going to come up and up and up. And you will start to feel more confident in your actions, and you will start to feel more freedom as you interact and go throughout the day. Thinking about these things every day will keep your triggers at bay, and you'll find that you won't have to deal with them as often as you used to, because your confidence is growing. And as your confidence is growing, so will your list. So know that when other people fail you, and they will because they are only human, people will fail you, God will never ever fail you. Stay tuned for part 2 of Knowing Your Worth. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And remember, keep looking up, because that's where your help comes from. And I'll see you next time for part 2.